Okay, so welcome again. So, next episode of the soloQue podcast. Just to make sure. Yeah, this is the right week. Today I don't think it's going to be that long of an episode. I'm probably going to cap it at like 20 minutes, maybe, depending upon how well I do. But I do have to say, beginning. Right now, I'm not talking about anything like relatively related to anything that anyone will probably care about, except for me. Is me getting stuff out of my head. And if the other ones, which may have still been kind of the same sort of thing, but still other things talking about video games, that's probably not going to happen. Honestly, today I actually had trouble figuring out what I would want to talk about. The only thing I have, I said the only thing I have is this topic, but it sounds more like topics of the backlog, revisions, school, and all current stuff and issues, things going on. So just the stuff that is going on. So last Thursday, classes started, and I don't feel swamped, but I'm like, how do I feel? Stuff's just starting. That's all I can really talk about. I don't have any other words. I expect that will not impact. Well, it will not impede. It'll impact other stuff I do. Stop moving, Mike. But I do think that that will possibly mean I'm going to have to stream just a little bit less. Probably start looking at other avenues for other things? I don't know. Really depends. Just the beginning of the year. Hopefully things will go well. School will end up taking the priority, of course. But if I do stuff correctly, then I won't have to worry about shifting the priorities around where I have to stream less. Although I do think I do need to naturally just stream less, maybe cut it down to 3 days a week. Tuesday, I might just literally say Tuesday's a no stream day anyways. Monday might be a special case depending upon what happens. Maybe. It really depends. All of it really depends. I also shift one thing about stream schedules around too. Aside from that, I don't know what else to really talk about. I'm just gonna say this: I'm in a rut, an honest to god rut, and I think I've been in it for like the past 4 months. Because during the summer, didn't do much. I think it was like April, which technically was still during the next, the first semester. That was the first semester, and that was why I was probably able to get my quarter one video done. But it's now the 8th month. It's like it's almost over, and the 20th into the 8th into August. So no quarter two video. I do not think that's a bad thing. I think I can still do my quarter two video. I just have to smooth out actual, production stuff. Technically 7, I should be writing stuff down for that, and I'm probably only going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. But 4 might be done in December, before the year ends, or it might be done first thing January, but then I'll probably just be done with those. And the final analysis will be, these are probably too much more trouble than they're worth. And again, the entire point of it was just a thought experiment, not an actual like, oh, I'm going to do this consistently. They're for me. They're videos for me. That's talking about like backlog and stuff, which I have a bit of backlog. I have like 1, 2 different League of Legends videos, which they're not important. They're just kind of like things I was thinking about and just probably put down. One of them I might cancel out again. or I might repurpose it into a different thing, because I think I might have to make it less about what it was originally about, which was, I'm not gonna say actually. I think that's kind of obvious if you saw the season 7 video. Maybe I have to make it more general because it is probably not gonna come out this year. To me, probably not gonna come out this year. But I might have to change that into a different idea. The Hearthstone video I might just scrap entirely, because the problem with the Hearthstone video is I looked at it and I thought, well, it made sense. It could probably be scrapped into something else. But the idea of saying, here's a whole bunch of, like, I'm just going to say it right now, here's a whole bunch of cards, and these are cards that people will miss and have, had some sort of impact on the game, and those are the most boring cards to miss because they are super good. The point where everyone played them, like Reno Jackson. Screw it, I don't care. That is the most boring thing. It's like saying, well, we have very few, non-aggro cards that are like really good. It's like, yeah, Thorsan, who cares? We need those cards need to go because we need new cards. That video, I might legitimately kind of try to scrap that and put into a different kind of video type. But that's one video I was working on, and I'm not talking about the other ones just because I don't want to, but this one I'm just probably gonna scrap. I need to come up with an actual page for scrapping videos and ideas and projects. I need to do a revision. I need to make checklists for stuff like creating videos and stuff, like legitimized checklists. Hell, every time I add a specific video type, I might want to have a specified checklist or a specified list of here's all the stuff you want to write down in the log, in the quest log, so that I know for a fact what's going down, so I don't have to think about the same thing over and over and over again and alter it as needed. Who knows? But I do need a checklist, like when I go out and go do a thing, come back, go do a thing, all that stuff. Just do that. I'm trying to revise my entire system, so I'm keeping more accountability for stuff I add and stuff I complete. Again, nothing is supposed to be about, hey, when I complete this, I need to complete this by a certain amount of time, or do a certain thing, or oh no, quarter 2 is long and gone, and quarter 3 is almost halfway over, and I need to get the quarter 3. No, I think I can still do both videos. I still have yet, I'm kind of upset at myself because I still have I still need to get this video done. And it's the 20th. I just need to edit it. I'm thinking maybe summer might end up going a little bit no, July, yeah. 3rd quarter, which kind of in the summer might end up being like a D. Because it's true. Stuff kind of went down and I really didn't bounce back fast enough. Stuff's, happens, but I can't blame myself for that, but I do think that I did put some stuff off because nothing was the way I wanted it. I got really complacent. Other projects and stuff, I work with people offline. Well, online, but not in a public sense. I've been getting behind on that. Work ethic's bad. I did no coding or any modeling over the weekend, summer. That's bad. I don't think I'm going to do too bad in the school. I just have to, apply myself, start thinking, looking ahead, actually writing stuff down, logging stuff down. But that's also the next thing. I need to make daily stuff, actual daily stuff when I get up and go do stuff to get me to go do it. Actual dailies. And then other stuff that's well, it's not a normal daily, but this is you have to complete this by this day or else it expires. And if you do it, if you don't do it, it expires, and it expiring is bad. Always. So I'm also thinking streams. Again, as I said, for streams, probably gonna cut out one of the days, so I might make it anywhere from 3 to 5 days, depending. I think that's just going to be overall better than actually doing 4 to 6. Um, Something I've been playing with is right now is never doing a 24-hour stream because I see people do it. It does kind of perplex me, especially when they kind of set up an entire like schedule and stuff. I don't know. Part of me doesn't know if it actually requires a schedule. I mean, I don't know. I just don't think it does. I mean, not like it's saying it's easy. Not fucking easy at all. No, it's a pain in the ass. Second. No, it is a legitimate pain. But I don't know, just feels like it's like the funny thing is I put down this entire like list of every time I stream and swap games and do stuff. Sorry. And I log all those hours, but then I'm like, "Oh, but you do a 24-hour stream and you log all that stuff? Huh. That's weird." It's not. Fucking not. I'm weird. I just thought about that. Although I don't think my current system actually can support a 24-hour stream because I would actually have to like mark stuff down. Also, my schedule for anything doesn't support a 24-hour stream, so it's just not going to happen. And besides, I don't find any value in fucking up my sleep schedule because I know a better way of actually how to establish a sleep schedule. It's not staying up all night. Let's see. I have a lot of backlog on games too, like backlog on videos. I have not finished Twilight Princess. I need to. Sanctuary and Salt and Sanctuary. I'm trying to think because I do have to recover my data, but it shouldn't be that difficult. But I'm thinking I probably need to recover that too, and probably finish it to the end. Hollow Knight, I'm probably gonna finish the end. I'm on that right now. BioShock is something I need to play. I need to get back to this thing of like saying having a main game, like a platform or something that will take like several days or weeks to finish. I like doing those. I like doing games that have like that take a long time, then having intermediate splices in between them. Gaia is something I need to start again ish. There's just a lot of games like that. Gaia, BioShock. You know, then I like to have games in between. I'd like to do more Hearthstone-y stuff. Also been kind of pointed out about another kind of like streaming service that I'm going to check out. I don't think I'm going to immediately like just jump ship because not only do I have stuff kind of set up here still, that just immediately changing. Like I don't think it's like impossible for me to like kind of balance it between the two. Either take days off and do on other things or stuff because there's a limit of games and I do play some mainstream games sometimes, depending. So it's something to consider, but it's something I have to at least consider. And again, I don't do this for any reason other than because I want to. Okay. See what else. I need to actually start writing down stuff about everything actually. I need to start writing down stuff for everything because I have not actually been writing down all the thoughts that come to my brain like I have in the past. But I definitely need to write down an actual list of games I need to play, even if I don't post it anywhere. I need to at least know for myself. I need to actually revise. I've made lists for like videos I was going to make. I probably need to cross out a good half, like a lot of those, and say, yeah, this is just garbage. Or put it on a no list or maybe list, or you know, like take the list I say is good and just change it. But that's This is the whole point. Like, as I said, I didn't know what the hell to talk about, so I'm just kind of like rambling. And it's all out of order. It's not like backlogs and then revisions and then school and then overall current things and issues and blah blah blah. No, but making myself like forcing myself to do this when it is not like legitimately that simple, that easy to do. I think that's okay. I also think that it's okay that if once in a while I don't do the full 2 hours I need to do, but other times you can make that up by like doing 2 3 hour streams of another game. Also, I learned yesterday with Hollow Knight. I don't have to like keep myself on track because I'm just doing this to do this. I don't play a lot of the games off stream. I think that's the problem when I do start a game on stream. Sometimes I don't want to like take it off stream and make progress because it just feels kind of awkward to do that. Unless the game that's literally just a one-off. Although Factorio, I do have a completely separate factory for myself and a different one for streaming. I don't know, it just feels that's the way you should do it. How I should do it. But yeah, by forcing myself to do this, I get myself something to talk about. I think that's the best thing I can do. I'm not about making something legitimately quality because before you can do quality, you have to hone the skill. I don't have the skill. I don't have the work ethic. I don't have the ability. Trying to make awesome trying to make a good program before you can even understand the syntax of a code or understand how to make code effective or how to debug, you won't be able to do it. Trying to paint, I want to say trying to paint friggin' like the Mona Lisa, but Mona Lisa is a very specific thing. I don't even want to say a masterpiece because odds are your masterpiece will be something that actually comes like doesn't even come. Something that people probably call it that, but you'll just keep on going because you could. Whenever you make something, there's always a new thing you can improve. Any video game, any piece of work, any music can be tweaked indefinitely, even if it's just a minor amount. Even if it's tweaked and it goes back to a previous iteration and then comes back to the new iteration later. You just have to do it. You just have to get it the fuck out there. That's why I'm doing this. Again, I don't know how long I'm actually going to do this particular podcast thing for. And I'm doing it just because I don't have time to wait and I need to legitimately commit myself to doing this. A schedule of sorts. The only thing I did was break my usual. I was going to submit the last podcast on last Sunday. I didn't do it, but I did it like that week. I get a little bit better about that, but I'm also saying I'm not so upset about doing things behind. I do have 2 videos planned for this month. One is literally a vlog. It's just talking about how my computer went shit the bed. It's quick. It should be easy. I think it's going to be like less than 10 minutes. Should be. Hopefully it's funny. Because there's nothing really new about it. Doesn't help anything. It just says stuff. And again, like, I'm not making good stuff. I'm just making stuff. I'm doing stuff because I don't have a focus, and I might as well just make stuff that's crap than nothing at all. I do prefer having points. Like, I am of the mindset that I do prefer having, like, I don't like the idea of people who decide to not like submit anything because it wasn't relatively okay work. Like, dude, just get points, do something, you'll get past it. That's exactly what I'm going to do. That's exactly why I do this. I'm just going to get past this. Overall, I don't know what to say. Second video is probably just a literal video talking about this current video talking about stuff, but it's not going to be a vloggy thing. It's probably going to be more over like gameplay footage of a game I've been playing. Overcooked. I'm not going to be talking about it, but the only thing I can say about it is it's a co-op game that does not have online multiplayer. That's all I can say. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about video games, but it's probably the game I'm going to use. If not, then Factorio. Just speed it up. But maybe not even that. Maybe another game that takes like a time. I don't know. I have other stuff I want to do. There was an art project I'm working on for myself, or rather for a friend. Probably I want to start working on that again. I need to work on that again. Well, I don't know. Have I ever? No. Yeah, there's that. I'm gonna do something a little different. Now, as this goes on YouTube and I cut out the music at the end, I'm just gonna say, yeah, thank you for watching and have a good night. But at the same time, that's for maybe a cut. But I'm going to put on music, which is kind of a song that I pretty much live. Well, I don't want to say live by, but it's my something I go by, try to go by. Where you do have to go abide by particular elements that are beyond your control, because you can't just say I'm gonna do it one way or the other and expect that you expect that you can go just by doing what you want. But I also do believe that there's a lot of things out there that I just don't care to do if I have to do it the same way everyone else does it, because I don't think I'm going to innovate or change anything drastically. But I do refuse to kind of say that if someone gives me a whole rule set of this is how to stream, this is how to YouTube, I'm going to say, if I have to, if this is legitimately true, I don't want to do that then. But the song, wrong. I am going to be playing something by Frank Sinatra. So, thank you for watching. And again, have a good night.